guys, welcome back to PatronesMujer. I'll be sharing with you a tutorial on how to make the model you see in the picture. We'll take pen and paper to write down the materials. We'll find the pattern descriptions in the magazine Children's Pattern number 14. Once we have the pattern tracing from the magazine, we'll cut along the side line that we'll make. These are finished pattern, which means they have 1 cm seam, hem, and come with notches and gray lines. First, look at the pattern line and place all the pattern according to the line and how to use the fabric. In this case, on the main fabric, we are going to cut parallel to the selvage of the fabric. Grab your pattern pieces and prepare to cut them out. We place the back, insert the pins around the patterns, and we cut 2 pieces. This is the front, insert the pins around the pattern and cut 2 pieces. These are the waistband we place on fold edge and we cut 2 pieces for each one. We place the same pieces and we cut 1 piece for each one. In total we have 2 for each 1 piece. This is the back strap, we cut 2 pieces. This is the front strap, we cut 2 pieces. Before taking off the fabric, please look at the cape pattern marking, the lines you find in the pattern, the notches, the center back, and snip them. We continue with the lining. We place the back, and next to it, we place the front, insert the pins around them, and cut 2 pieces for each one on mirror. And also snip the notches and the green lines and the center back. These are the pieces. This is the back, we overlock and we fuse it. This is the waistband, we fuse the elastic. This is the waistband. This is the straps, this is the front strap, and this is the elastic, and the other elastic. We start with the front, we pin the notches, we face the rights of the front, we pin on the curve, and then we face the rights of the back and we pin it on the curve. Now we are going to face the right of the front and the back, and we are going to close by the side. and then we have to match the crop length and we close it. This is the lining, and we face the right of the front of the lining. We pin on the curve, we pin the notches, we face the right of the back and we pin on the curve, and then we face the right of the front and the back and we close on the sides. Match the crotch length and pin it. Now on the machine we sew the notches on the front, the other one. We overlock the curves and then we face the right of the front and we start sewing from top to the side and the other side. This is the back and this is the front, and we face the right and we close by the sides until the pocket. We match the crop length and we sew them. And finish closing the curve. This is the lining. We fold the notch and we pass a stitch. This is the front, and we face the right of the front and we sew them. We face the right of the front and the back and we sew by the sides from the pocket. Match the crotch length and sew them, and with the backs we make the same process, and then we finish closes the curve. We open the seams for past the stitch. We take the lining and the main body. We have to face the right and pin on the sides. On the other side, you have to match the front, you have to match the back and pin it all around. And we are going to place elastic on the back part. the rights of the other length, face match the side, the back, we start sewing, so face the rights and we start by the side and start sewing all around of the length. Cut the excess of the fabric around the hem. Match the other side of face the rights of the lining and the main body and start sewing from the side and go all around of the length. Cut the excess of the fabric around the hem. Then we open and turn off the garment and we start passing a stitch to all around of the hem. We start passing a stitch to all around of the hem. Insert the elastic at the back part of the leg and pass a stitch and then pull the elastic and pass another stitch on the other side. And finish to making a stitch to all around of the hem. And make the same process as we made for the other side of the hem. Now we face the rights of the main body of the back and the lining and match the pocket. Match the other side of the pocket, face the rights of the lining and the main body of the back. And match the front. match the sides and the center front. We match the pockets, face the rights of the fabrics, and match the corners. Match the other side. And pin on the front part. Match the center front. We face the rights of the front and we start sewing on the side. And we sew the front part, the lining with the main body. You have to match the notches and the center front and pass a stitch to along. This is the back, so face the rights and sew them. Cut the corners and the excess of the fabric and snip them. And turn out the piece and with the help of the scissors pull the corners. Now match the sides and pass a stitch on it. And pass another one on the bottom part. Make the same process as we made for the other pocket of the back. So sew it all around. Cut the excess of the fabric and snip them, and with the help of the scissors pull the corner. And also match the side and pass a stitch on it, and then another one of the on the bottom. And we sew the backs. So we pass a stitch on the edge of the waist. You have to match the center back and sides. These are the strips. So 2 of the strips we are going to close by this side. So we close for one side and the top part, and we leave one side open, and make the same process for this one. After that, we take another strap and we are going to embrace the other straps with this one, and we are going to sew by this side, and then we are going to pass a stitch along of the piece, and you have to be careful to not pass to sew the other pieces inside. Place the elastic on top and we pass a stitch, and then we turn off the piece. So close the side and along of the piece cut the excess of the fabric. Cut the corners, and then we turn out the piece and we press with the iron. Make the same process with the other strap as we made for this one. And then we pass a stitch all along of the pieces of the strap. Now we take the other piece of the strap, embracing the two straps inside, face the rights of the pieces and pass a stitch for one side and turn the piece and continue sewing to all along the piece with the strap inside. Be careful to not sew the straps inside. At the end, cut the corners and the excess of the fabric. Cut the excess of the fabric along the piece, cut the corners, and then we take the elastic and we place on top. We pass a stitch, the elastic with the strap, and then we turn out the piece of the strap. Pass a stitch on the bottom part. We take the waistband, face the rights, and in the middle place the strap inside on the top part, and then we are going to place the elastic and we are going to close by the sides and on the top part and place the elastic. Face the rights of the waistband and the pants and match the center back and the sides. We fold the centimeter inside and we are going to sew it. And then we take the waistband of the front, we face the rights of the fabric, and we are going to close from the top part and by the sides. And then place on the sides and match the center front and the other side. Face the right of the waistband and start sewing on the side. And turn the piece and continue with the strap inside in the middle. Leave 1 centimeter at the end. Cut the corners and eat the excess of the fabric along the piece. Now, place the waistband, face the right of the waistband and the back part, and start sewing all along. You have to match the center back. Place the elastic according to the pattern, so pass a stitch for one side and pull the elastic and pass another stitch on the other side. Now we fold the centimeter inside and we start passing a stitch to all around of the waistband, so the seams goes inside. The waistband from the front, so start sewing from the side and continue to all around of the piece, leaving 1 centimeter at the end and at the start. Cut the excess of the fabric, cut the corners and cut the excess of the fabric along the piece. And with the help of the scissor, pull the corners and then press with the iron. Now, face the right of the waistband with the front and start sewing to all along of the pieces. Put the excess of the fabric along the waistband. Hold the centimeter inside of the waistband and start passing a stitch to all around of the waistband on the front. And this is how finished pants look. We place the buttons on the side, on the front, on the waistband. This is the front, This is the sides and this is the back with the elastic, and also the elastic on the legs and these straps. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. The account is @PatronesMujer, and as always, thank you guys for watching the video.